All Things Bike with Fred Thomas is brought to you by Frame and Wheel, eBay selling services for cyclists and bike shops throughout New England, and AD Bikes, the modern face of Austro-Daimler cycling and the bike company of the future.
Hi there everybody, it's Fred Thomas and you are watching All Things Bike. There are some great events going on in the Portland area this time of year, and one of them is the Casco Bay Cyclocross race, and we have Nicole Pisani of Stategic Racing and Coaching, who is the owner and the promoter of the event, talking to us about that race today.
Hey, Fred.
Nicole, good to see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming down. So this race is happening. It's Sunday, October 23rd. What should we know?
Well, the race has been going on for quite a while now in Portland, and it's on one of the most beautiful spots in Portland, overlooking Casco Bay on the Eastern Promenade. So first and foremost is that. It's the beautiful, the gorgeous venue. And the course itself takes place right on all the greenscape there and the Portland trails. We bring in some obstacles for the event, like barriers, steps.
Oh, yes.
And we use some of the features of the land right there to trip up and create transitions during the event.
Has it always been the same course? I mean, I think I did it once. I don't know, how many years has it been going on now?
It's been going on since 2009. We missed 1 year
right.
when there was a big storm.
I did it one year, and you know, we went down the promenade and down a very steep hill, and then suddenly there was a right turn, and I saw my future and past flash before me, but I made it. Is it always the same every year, or do you change around?
It changes a little bit. That particular feature with the short, steep, single-track descent that you're referring to, that's not incorporated into the course anymore. It was taken out a few years ago just because of, well, that exactly you just described.
Oh, yeah, but I'm an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, there are plenty of guys who knew what they were doing.
What we did was added some features that are doable by everybody and can sort of create some gaps between the groups during the races, and some steps, some barriers. We incorporate all the property above that hill on the Eastern Promenade, keep it all together, so any spectator can stand pretty much in like 1 or 2 spots and see a good chunk of the event.
See the whole event. Now, is there a run-up? Is there a single dramatic run-up in there somewhere?
There is, yeah, which was amazingly ridden by a mountain biker last year.
Oh, really? He didn't get off. He just went straight up.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, put us to shame.
Oh, man. Well, that's cool. Well, then how many categories will there be? Or how many races during the event will there be?
There's one for every ability level, and there's also one for runners this year.
Oh, really? So they run it?
Yeah. Yeah, so 8 o'clock start for the running race on the same course as the cyclocross. And then on the hour up until 1 p.m., there is a category field that will go off, or bunches of them together. So for instance, like the category 4 or 5 men will go off all together, which is open to beginners and also open to people with mountain bikes.
All right.
And all the women and juniors go off at another time. I think it's 11 a.m. And that includes a single speed category, a women's 1, 2, 3 field, the women's 4 field, and then the juniors are broken up into 2 groups as well, based on age groups.
Right on. And how many laps does a typical event go? I mean, or do they? I mean, so the juniors, do they go twice around, or how do they? How many laps are they going to have to do?
They go anywhere between like 4 and 6 or 7 laps, depending on the ability level. So the cyclocross is based on time, and so they'll go off for one lap, which is 1.8 miles.
Right.
The course, the circuit itself, and the officials will decide then how many laps.
I see. Based on the pace. All right. Yeah. Well, that sounds cool. Now you did a very compelling video that's on the Stategic Racing and Coaching website. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that was taken last year in the men's 1-2-3 race, and it features the first lap of that race last year, and it was taken with video on the bars of another rider. So during the race, he had a camera mounted on his bars, and we took that and basically shrunk it down to all the good stuff.
Right.
And featured a few still clips. And it came out great. I think it really captures what the course is like. And then for this year, we'll have a new feature that's not shown in that video. It's a super secret surprise, so you have to come and race this year to see the new feature of this year's course.
Well, it was a compelling video. I went straight to Bike Reg, and I was ready to go, ready to sign up. I don't know. I have to check the schedule. I really would like to do it. I've been practicing, but I'm telling you, the speed at which people get around the course is so much faster than anything I can do. I mean, should if I'm a beginner, should I worry about that, or how should I approach the race if I don't know what I'm doing?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things you can worry about, or you can just get in there and get your feet dirty and just start racing. And whether you do one lap or all 5 or 6, whatever your race entails, like I said, it's different for every ability level, and on a particular day too, the elements can make things faster or slower. So
that's true.
If your race is 45 minutes, you might do 5 laps. But if you're just starting out, come and give it a try. Do 1 lap, do all the laps for your race, and just see what it's like. And typically, 9 times out of 10, riders will keep going with it because it's so much fun.
Yeah, that's right. I believe it. And then afterwards, there are quite a bit of events. The sponsors are promoting themselves and providing some services afterwards. Can you elaborate on what the exhausted cross rider can do after the race?
Yeah, we have some really great sponsors this year supporting the event. As always, Bikeman.com has been our title sponsor, and with that, they bring course creation, volunteers, a great team that shows up the day before and builds the race. And if anyone wants to see that, they're welcome to come by on Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock on.
Oh, really? Yeah, check out the course.
Yeah, tape will be being put up.
Wow.
All the obstacles are being brought in. And so that's when all the hard work is being done, from basically all day on Saturday.
Right,
but from 2 to 5, that's when anyone can come by and see that happening.
Oh, good for them.
And they also bring $910 in Bikeman Bucks, which is gift certificates towards their store. It's an online bike store.
Right.
And so they're an awesome sponsor. And so they'll also have neutral mechanical support on Sunday for all the racers. So flat tires, chains, things like that. They'll be there to fix those issues.
That's
and
great.
We also have sponsorship from Bangor Savings and from Freightliner of Maine.
Nice.
And both of those sponsors support, their donations directly support our nonprofit partners. And we have 2 this year.
Yeah.
Healthy Kids, Happy Kids. So
right on. That's the future of cycling. Right
there you go.
Right?
You said it right there. The organization supporting youth cycling in Maine. And the other nonprofit is the Friends of Eastern Promenade that we support through the event.
Right.
And those folks support and make sure the area, the Eastern Promenade, gets preserved and maintained. So they're great partners to have. So we thank our sponsors for helping us give money to these great partners. And afterwards, anyone can come and race and stay for the day, spectate, cheer, enjoy the food trucks on hand.
What food trucks will be there? That's an important draw.
We'll have coffee by Crossroads Coffee Beans, brewed, roasted right here in Maine.
Nice.
And we'll have El Corazon and Mo Munch granola this year.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. And then one of the key features will be the actual kids race. That's with the Happy Kids, Healthy Kids. gets all the 9-year-olds, 8-year-olds. I mean,
10 and under.
10 and under.
Yes.
And they going to do one lap or something more reduced?
Well, they have their own course.
Oh, they have their own course.
Right in the middle of the adult course.
Right,
so,
right. But it's loads of fun to watch. It's a stacked field, without a doubt, and I'm sure it's going to be one of the most entertaining parts of the whole event. This is great stuff. You've done a great job really getting this together, Nicole. I think it's a fantastic event, and I'm sure it's going to get a lot of people to participate in, and I might even sort of join, but no promises. And where do we sign up and how?
Yeah, online these days. That's where all race registrations happen. All the way up till Friday. This Friday, 7 p.m. You can register on bikereg.com.
Right.
It has its own page there, and you can learn more at cascobaycross.com.
There you go.
And anyone can show up on race day, Sunday, the 23rd of October, and register then as well.
Wow, that's great. All right, Nicole. Well, thanks for coming on and telling us about this great event, and I hope to see you there.
My pleasure, Fred.
All right, Nicole. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
That was Nicole Pisani, the owner and promoter of Casco Bay Cyclocross and the owner of Stategic Coaching and Racing. You can learn more about the event at Facebook, Casco Bay Cyclocross, and at their website. That's all for now. Thanks so much. We'll see you again soon.